Good morning to you all out there in the YTPC, and also good morning to all you out there on old TikToker. Well, I tell you what, it's been an interesting week, and why it's been an interesting week is because the day before yesterday, the 22nd of July, I stood at the altar and I watched Madison walk down the aisle looking like the most beautifulest bride in the century. We said our vows and we said our I do's, and then yesterday we took our paperwork back to the courthouse and paid their filing fee and made it legal as well as official in the eyes of God and man. And we tied the knot, we done gone and got hitched. I also like to give a special thanks to pipe smoking cowboy Chris out there. That man showed up to the wedding, and I gave him a little bit of a gift, as well as he finally got his painting that he commissioned me for about 2 years ago. He just now finally got it, so I like to say once again thank you, pipe smoking cowboy Chris, for showing up to the wedding and everything. It was awesome meeting you in person, and he told me some of his things he has going on, and I just like to say to you, good sir, may it all turn out good, and may what you're dealing with, may it work out awesomely. And also, congratulations on being an uncle, and congratulations to your mother on being a grandma. And well, initially I'll show you what this sucker looks like. Yep. We got asked the other day, does it feel different being married versus just being with someone? And to be honest with you, I like how the preacher said it when we first met with the preacher that done it. And that's this. He said, you guys have already been together for a while now. You've had these children together and you stuck with one another, put up with one another. He said, you guys have probably already seen your ups and your downs. He said, you guys have already proven to yourselves you got what it takes to make everything work. Your next step is what you're doing here now, is entering into the covenant with God and yourselves, and then also witnessing to man that covenant. And he said, other than that, he said, nothing's going to change, he said, except for what you two make it out to be. And he said, so far you guys have made things work. He said, you're just sealing the deal in the eyes of God and man. And he said, as long as you keep on going on the way you're going on, he said, you're going to have a beautiful, blessed marriage. And I tell you what, I like that point of view. I like that idea. And then, funny thing is me and Madison was kind of driving around last night a little bit after visiting with some family and everything. And she goes, it's hard to believe we're actually 24 hours married. How's that feel? And I said, feels great. I said, I don't notice a difference. And you know what? Another thing that the preacher said during the ceremony that is, I just found absolutely amazing, is he said, he had us stare at these rings. He had both of her ring in his hand, and he said, let me tell you something. He said, these rings are not what holds you together. The marriage license is not what holds you together. He said, what you have is what God has brought together, and let no man put asunder to it. Let no man divide what you two have built together and sanctioned by God. And he said, these rings are a symbol of love. And he said, the ring is a circle. And he said, that's what God's love is. It's a continuing circle. And he said, may your marriage and may your love be that exact same love, for that's what a marriage is. And then he also, when we first met with him too, he looked at us and he said, if you guys love each other this way,